Hey guys, rapid fire rundown. Alex here. Today, we're actually going to have for once, rapid fire video. I wanted to show off my Tenicore holsters and simply introduce you to the world of Tenicore if you haven't already been introduced to them by Reddit or the Instagram hive mind saying they are the best holsters you can buy. I've actually found that to be the case, or at least one of the best holsters, and in one of my recent holster videos, I did show them off and sing their praises. However, in this one, I want to further expand on the Tenicore Glock 43X holster, as well as a 1911 holster that I have here for you today. On the right side of the screen, I have the Sagax Lux 2 AIWB holster for Glock. That is available for the 43X, 48, 19, 23, 32, 45, as well as the 43X in the TLR6 configuration and a 43X with a Surefire XSC. Really briefly, this holster does have a built-in wedge attachment, which is something that Tenicore is kind of known for. Now, in my previous video, I had complaints about, or very minor gripes about the wedge as well as the adjustability. I did want to actually fix those issues I had. I did end up customizing this and find a really good spot where my knuckles no longer get busted up by the holster. So that's completely on me. I'm not going to blame Tenicore for that. As well as the wedge. I've gotten more accustomed to the wedge recently, and it actually does aid in concealability quite a bit. Now, you can buy wedge kits from certain companies, little pillow mods, which look hilarious, but hey, they're pretty effective. They're very comfortable. Tenicore really is a great one-stop shop. So overall, like I said, this video is going to be very quick. So overall, the Sagax Lux 2 AIWB holster for Glock 43X, extremely slimline holster with great customizability, a built-in wedge to tip the firearm a little bit more into you because it's putting pressure on like your leg or your appendix area, so it's going to cant the firearm a little bit further into you, as well as that claw attachment is going to aid in concealability. And furthermore, it's going to come with tier 1 clips, which are great. You'll see in this video, I do have some goon tape wrapped around them just because it can dig into your belt. They are incredibly difficult to get off if you're not used to them, or get on as well. But they are probably the most stable platform you can possibly get outside of loops that are just not even detachable. So overall, the Sagax Lux 2 holster, I highly recommend it. It's on that Tenicore site for about 120 bucks, and at this point in time, it's actually my favorite holster. All right, let's move on to the 1911 holster, and that's actually the reason why I wanted to start this video today. So the 1911 holster you will see on the left side of the screen. Um, it does, they do offer a 1911 or 2011 holster, which has a X300 attached to it, or I'm assuming a TLR1. This one is actually the Velo 4, if I remember correctly. The difference between the Velo and the Certum line is the wedge that's built in. This one does have the wedge built in. And I wanted to sing the praises of this holster again. So most of the points from the 43X holster actually carry over to this one. And it's an extremely stable holster. And because the 1911 is such a slim platform, it's actually even more comfortable than the 43X holster, believe it or not. And here's another really weird topic that people don't understand until they try it. Longer guns, a lot of the time, are more comfortable. Now, the reason for that is because the firearm digs a little bit further into your pants, for lack of a better word, and it's much more stable because more of the firearm is inside your pants and bracing against your body. It's a little bit more stable. It doesn't move around as much, and for some people, it can actually be more comfortable. For me, this 1911, even though it's a massive steel firearm, this holster is actually, in some ways, more comfortable than my 43X holster. More concealable? Who am I to say? This 1911 definitely not, because it has target sights, and trying to clear my clothing can be very difficult. But regardless, I really recommend this Velo or Certum holster. Now, once again, I'm making this video because I wanted to bring up something else. I actually had to email Tenicore today because I didn't have the standoff in one of the clips for this Velo 4 holster. On the trigger guard specifically, you'll see that there's just one clip to the right of the trigger guard and not on the trigger guard. I prefer dual clip setups, and I actually emailed Tenicore today seeing if they could assist me with having this like warranty or sent out to me. And within a couple minutes, they actually responded and they asked me if I was having issues with my 43X holster because I raised a couple things. But what ultimately happened is they said, hey, we're just going to send you out that clip that costs $10 online. And that's what kind of started this entire video. I really enjoyed Tenicore in my other video, but I think I came down on them a little hard. In this video, I wanted to explain that a lot of my critiques I had were not very warranted, as well as the customer service there is absolutely fantastic. Now, I've had to reach out with T-Rex Arms in the past, and they've hooked me up. So they are, like, once again, they're just as good as Tenicore when it comes to customer service, amongst other firearm companies. SIG, Glock, Surefire. I've had to reach out with all of them, and all of them have been fantastic. The firearm industry customer service is either absolutely great or absolutely horrible. Now, in my prior video, I brought up um, Vetter. Vetter, I do not have a good experience with customer service wise, and I do not have a good experience with holster wise. So it's not that Tenicore or all holster and gum companies are phenomenal. It's that a lot of them are, and some of them aren't. And Vetter is one that isn't, and Tenicore is one that is. So, this has been a really, really rapid fire review. I just wanted to give you guys some content as I am going to be going to the range this weekend to test out a little bit more of those PSA mags, my new comp, as well as record some 1911 and potentially USP videos for you all. So, enjoy this quick video. I will see you guys in the next one.